Hi everybody. I want to talk today about what is a curse? Do I have a black cloud? Okay, I get a lot of clients that will come to me and sometimes say, Susan, do you see anything around me? I feel like no matter what I try to do, nothing works. Everything's really bad. Is there a black cloud? Am I cursed? I got a woman that said to me that I was cursed, and I went to a psychic and she just saw so many bad things about me. And the first thing I do want to say is there are no such things as curses. Now, people get this confused with negative energy. Now, do I see clients sometimes with negative energy? The answer is absolutely yes. Because sometimes it's what you consume, who you hang around with, who is depleting your energy. That is very important. I often remind my clients, whoever you surround yourself can make or break you. And I'm a firm believer of it, even with myself. I will know which people will just drain so much out of me, and it's never for the better, and I feel depleted. So yes, negative energy, if you are induced around it, okay, so often, or if you're married to somebody who's just doom and gloom all the time, I hate to say it, yeah, that's going to have an undertaking in your future success to whatever you try to do. That's why I always say to people, I bet when you leave your house, you feel much better. And they go, yes, how did you know that? Because you are away from that atmosphere, okay? When you surround yourself with people that aren't always nice, or there's always a problem, or somebody's very depressed a lot, or just somebody who's just not happy, the degree of energy becomes into the house, and it becomes like a pressure cooker. So I do want to remind you. Now, what can you do to clear it? Well, number one, you have to really rethink and I always tell people, think about this. When you're in a bad relationship, the first thing I always say is, can you picture yourself living another 20 or 30 years with this individual? That seems to put everything in perspective for them. It's unbelievable. It's like they wake up, the light bulb is out. So think about who you surround yourself with. Now, how can you make it better? Okay? Those are the things that you have to do. If this person's not going to change, it's basically you're going to have to change and what you're going to let in. And I always say the core, everyone's core is very important, but nobody should ever get into that core other than God. Okay, it's very, very important. I take that very serious. I don't let my husband, my child, and they are everything to me. Nobody is ever in my core other than God. So remind yourself of that. Shift your thoughts in what you are allowing to rain on your parade. You can't change people, but you can change how you are handling it. If you don't, the black cloud, as you may say, can sometimes follow. Okay, protecting yourself. Clearing and cleansing your space, saging, and I've done, numerous blogs and videos on saging. This is something that's very important. When you shift your thoughts, do you ever meet somebody who is always successful? And no matter what, it's like they have the golden horseshoe up their rear end and they're constantly doing great. Do you want to know why? They constantly are moving forward. They're not thinking backwards. And yes, I'm sure they've had some bad things that happen to them, but they don't let them get them down. They just keep going and going and going. That's what you have to do. It's what you're focusing is what's going to materialize. So be really choosy who you allow in your space and what you should never allow in your core. So the black cloud suddenly starts getting lifted because the power of our thoughts is what's manifesting the black cloud. I picture beautiful white light and everything that is shiny, bright, white, and gold. This always outweighs any black cloud. Believe me. Shift black to white, to gold, to beautiful sparkles, waterfalls. It's kind of like our mind edits, okay? It's like you're in the car and you're listening to a radio station. A song comes on, you don't want to hear it. What do? You press the button, you go to another song. You go to something that feels good. It's the same thing. Start manifesting those thoughts. We edit everything in our mind, but we also choose what we want to focus on. So remember, you are kind of like that radio button. If you don't like what you're thinking, press the button shift. Shift and put something forward to what you want, something that's happy, something that makes you more driven. It works, believe me. So remember, no curses. Black energy, black clouds, yes, but it's what you induce and it's what you let in. So remember that, okay? You are still in charge of your life. Take control. Okay, I hope this helped you. Until next time, subscribe to my YouTube. Stay strong, and if you feel weak, watch my videos. It will get you right back to where you need to be, okay? And if I can be that great reminder, by all means, subscribe to YouTube. Until next time, much love, Susan.